Well, hello, and welcome. This is Jolene with A Jewel Design, and today we are here with a quick reveal, sort of a bonus video. We have a lot going on as I ended last week and get into this week, so let's get started. So we are as you noticed in the preview, this is my Buy Me a Coffee reveal. We are into the swing of this as you become a Buy Me a Coffee member. I'm now finally creating and laying out digital little mini kits to you exclusively that are not in my usual kits or were only created for you so no one else gets a hold of them. Last month for February was the Forever Love journal or greeting card kit. You got an envelope, you got a card, you got some fussy cuts, and the little calendar cards. A February calendar card, which then inspired the whole double-sided journal card, botanical calendar cards. So that was pretty cool. So that was sweet. And then this month, I created the Botanical Garden full journal kit, which you guys saw last week, if you follow me regularly. And while revealing that and working on the skinny journal sort of setup, talking it out, I realized that what should I give away for March? And went ahead and decided that a large scallop tag pocket that I created quite a few months ago, almost a year probably ago, with the help of my mom, or the permission of my mom. She had made a very large standalone version of this, and I said, hey, can I rework that and make it part of my kits? So every once in a while I do what we call a fancy ephemera set of kit, and I have this really large tag. It has a pocket with a faux fold down. It's layered up and has some really great potential. So today I am showing you everything that's in that kit, and we'll throw it together real quick. So we have pockets, we have tags, we have journal cards, little fun things, a belly band that can potentially go in this kit. So here's everything you get, all the pieces you can possibly see here. The back, the front main pocket, the faux page fold down, like as if you had double and you folded it down, of course, to see behind it, for a large pocket. The pocket on the bottom, and then the cards that we would use to stick in everywhere. I actually added a large journal card to this. I normally don't. So that was sort of fun. And then 2 extra large tags. These are usually go in my very skinny windowed pockets, and actually made them a little bit bigger so they could tuck in here. And if you glue this down to your page, which will take up a full journal page, a normal journal page, if you don't glue, you only glue the 3 sides, then you can tuck one more tag behind it. So quite a few little pieces here, but you do get technically 1 large piece ready to go, 2 tags, a journal card, and some mini journal pieces to put in here. And I did create this little very bright colored belly band because I put one in my Touch of Romance tag on my 2-page spread. I had added a belly band or a garland to it, and to help sort of keep things in place so they wouldn't fall out of my page. So I sort of gave one here too. You can put it up. You can put it just about anywhere you want to decorate, or you can try to glue it down as a belly band. It's definitely brighter with that pink flower from the kit. She's in some of the papers. So I thought, well, why not? Well, it's one of the few flowers I had that I could sort of make a cluster of, and a garland out of. So you have that potential to use or decorate any element. So that's pretty much the extent of it. I'm really stoked to do this. It's sort of like a Patreon thing, where it's, you only get this if you're a member. So if you joined last month, of course, you are on auto pay, so you'll get this month, usually the 1st or 2nd of the month of each month. I get this out. Now, last month I emailed things, and it took a little bit of work. Some people didn't get the email, couldn't find it. So I think this month, because my members are still manageable, I think I'm going to try to grab everybody via Instagram or Facebook and go into the message thing, the direct message site, and probably give you guys a Dropbox link. You don't have to have a Dropbox. You don't have to have that, technically that app or whatever. It just opens up a website and lets you click on it and download it right then and there. So I've done it where before, so probably going to try it that way this month. And of course, if people can't get to it, I'll still email it to them. But, yeah, some of the emails just wouldn't go through, or they couldn't find them. And I was like, well, we can't have that. I can't have my, you know, people not able to receive their perks. That would be bad. So, for now, and there's bound to be a way at some point where, I know on my Facebook, Crafters of a Jewel Design, you know, I can upload files to that site. I don't know if Buy Me a Coffee has that same option. It might, and I'm just haven't found it yet. So, this is piece D in the kit, and you glue it on to piece C. So, D to C. And it's sort of a bummer I have to cover this up, but there was no real good way to do it. I was trying to find graphics in the pages and work it. And I just try to make sure it sort of sits inside the page so that there's a little bit of a border. Depending on how well you cut it, one should sit inside the other. So there's our first pocket. And then, of course, this is C. And so this little flap, this little faux flap thing, which is still green. I made it look like it was, we did put a green on the inside. Hold on. This is where you have some fun. Okay, so if you just glue the sides a little bit here across the top and the bottom, it becomes a tuck. So we want to, you know, we always want as many tucks and pockets as possible. So go along the long end, barely into the first little curve, and glue it on. So then you could take one of those small pieces. If I do this right, hopefully. I like having a little bit of the edges show. Helps sort of continue to do whatever. So then now you can, you know, tuck something into that. All right. So it helps. It finds another moment, another way to utilize this. And then of course you're going to take this whole now this new configured C square, and we're going to glue it onto A. And make sure I glue this on correctly, of course. So, I hope everybody's doing well. We are this is running the last day of February, or the day, you know, Monday or Tuesday here. I don't really know what day I running it, but I did want to show it just before March. But if you go join anytime in March, of course, then you will get access to this. And then, of course, access to everything from there on out, as long as I've continued to find you guys, you know, showing up as a, you know, the auto ordeal, which is awesome. I really do appreciate it. Every dollar counts right now, which is why I've sort of been pushing, you know, a little harder on the memberships and Buy Me a Coffees, and I do need to continue on with digitals, but these are little bits and little things, and it helps to sort of grab the spark the energy, spark the necessities, and get things sort of like, hey, yeah, I really want to do that. Or so it is a bonus for everybody where I get to create something I wasn't expected. And then you get 4 of the plate numbered tags. So each of these flowers that I used had, of course, a plate number and what they were underneath it. So I made them into little labels to use both on the pages and whatnot. And so they were decorations for this. So I thought, well, why not make them actual little tags for you guys? So I thought that was, you know, useful in many ways. Let's see, make sure my pocket's working correctly here. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a really simple little kit. I love making these. I like what I said. I have that my fancy kit that I like. Fancy kit of ephemera that I like doing every so often, where there's a lot of tags and window pockets and all kinds of fun things. And so you get, like I said, this lovely set when you become a member. Again, like I said, you can glue one behind the other. It does take up a full page. It is just shy, or just sits inside an 8-inch page, and it's about 4 1/4, I think I said. Let's see, what did I go for? About 4 1/2. So it really does take up a whole page, but it's a pocket with a pocket with a pocket, and the potential of, you know, you can, like I said, find your favorite thing, but you can glue this down, make it a belly band to get more behind it, more in it. So you can do like that. You could go here. So that's when you got something in front, you got something behind it, you got something tucked in here, you got something tucked in here, and then if you glue it only 3 sides, then you can tuck one more thing in, and if you do it right, it becomes sort of an upper tab to your page. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, a nice little kit. This is inspired by the Botanical Garden full digital kit that's out. that went out last week. So if you bought the kit, it may be worth, you know, getting the membership and getting something like this where it wasn't in the kit, and no one else but those who are members to Buy Me a Coffee will get. It will not come out in any other way, not for some time. And then, you know, that is the idea, is to get exclusive pieces, little digital kits from me that the rest of the world does not have. Oops. Oh, yes. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. A quick video. My Buy Me a Coffee March kit, inspired by the Botanical Garden kit, and I really hope that you will take a look. The link is down below. I did a direct link on it, so you don't have to go searching through my Linktree link for all of it, but that's there also. And I really appreciate you following along. There's so much more going on. We're doing all kinds of journals. In about a week, we should have another full journal kit. I'm hoping the first week of March. We have a very March-inspired journal kit coming up. So, asked actually by one of my subbies, was requested a theme, and it definitely sparked some interest. So I'm hoping that it turns out to everyone's expectations, and go from there. So a lot of little bonuses, a lot of journal with me's, and hopefully more and more digitals. So thank you so much for coming along. This is Jolene with the Jewel Design, and I will talk to you guys all later. Bye-bye.